class 10th. So we have completed chapter number 3, that is linear equation in two variables. Now we will start chapter number 5, that is arithmetic progression. So before starting this chapter, what is arithmetic progression? It is a pattern of the numbers. It is a pattern of numbers in which the succeeding number, that means if I am writing here x, the next number will be x plus 1, the next number will be x plus 2. That means the succeeding number will have the same difference, common difference will be same. Here also the common difference, then we subtract second term, first term we'll get 1, then if we subtract this second term and first term we'll get 1. So the common difference between these three numbers is 1. That is why it is called arithmetic progression. So what is arithmetic progression? That it is the sequence of the numbers in which the succeeding number will be added with the fixed number with the preceding number. The number which we add to the preceding number will be fixed to get the second number. Here also the adding number will be fixed to get the third number. This is arithmetic progression. Suppose I am taking a series 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, is it in arithmetic progression AP? First we have to, for finding that, we have to find D. What is D? D is common difference. So how to find D? D will be equals to A2 minus A1. This is your A1, this is A2, this is A3, A4, A5. Okay. So what is A2? 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. Now next again A3 minus A2. When we do A3, what is A3? 6. A2 is 4. So difference is 2. Again A4 minus A3. The succeeding number subtracts the preceding number. So this is 8 minus 6. The difference is 2. So here we can see that the difference is same. If these three, all the terms, consecutive terms have the common difference, then we will say that the terms are in arithmetic progression. Now every number in the AP is known as term. Every number in the AP is known as term, and this is the first term. The AP from which it is starting is first term, and at which it is ending is last term. And the difference between the two consecutive terms is called the common difference. So what is AP? That sequence of the terms arranged so that the succeeding term will get by adding the fixed number to the preceding term. Okay. So now we'll start with the chapter. Chapter 5.1. Exercise 5.1. What is the first question? In which of the following situation does the list of the numbers involved make a arithmetic progression, and why? We have to see the situations and tell that whether the equation, the series forming is an arithmetic progression or not, and if it is arithmetic progression, then why it is arithmetic progression. So first question, what is first? That the taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer. Okay, so we have to solve this. First form the series. So start solving. Okay, first what we'll do, it is we know that the taxi fare for first kilometer is, so we'll write taxi fare for first kilometer is rupees 15. Now what next is taxi fare for second kilometer. What is the taxi fare for second kilometer? Additional 8 rupees, that means rupees 15 plus 8, that will be rupees 23. Now next, taxi fare for third kilometer will be, for first 2 kilometer it is 23, then next will be 23 plus 8, that means it is rupees 31. Next, one more kilometer, taxi fare for fourth kilometer will be equals to rupees 31 plus 8, that means rupees 39, right? So here the sequence is 15, 23, 31 and 39, so on. This forms an AP. Why so? Because every term is 8 more than preceding term. Okay, so it is, when we see the difference between these two is 8, difference between these two is 8, difference between these two is 8. These 4 of them are having the common difference as 8. If the common difference is same, that means the sequence or the series is in arithmetic progression. Okay, now next question, that is question number 2. The amount of air present in the cylinder when the vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So we have to first form the series. What is given to us? The amount of air present in cylinder. So some amount of air is present in the cylinder. Let me just assume that the amount of air present in the cylinder will be V. Now what is happening next, that every time when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time, हर टाइम पे वैक्यूम पंप जो है वो 1/4 एयर जो है वो रिमूव कर दे रहा है, 1/4. सो टाइम बाय टाइम द एयर इज becoming less. So now start solving. Here let initially volume of air in cylinder be V liters. Okay, initially the volume will be V liters. Now what is question is saying that each time vacuum pump removes 1/4 of air, right? 1/4 of air हर टाइम कर रहा है. That means for first time air removed will be 1/4 of total air. So air remained will be how much? V minus 1/4 V. When you will solve this, you will get 4 minus 1/4 V. That means 3/4 V. This is the first time. Now second time air remaining will be, now see what is the air remained after first time. This 3/4 V में से माइनस करना पड़ेगा. हाउ मच? 1/4 हर बार हो रहा है किस में? 3/4 V. Okay, when we will solve this, you will get 3/4 V minus 3/16 V, right? Solve this, you will get 9/16 V. That means 3/4 square V. Now next time when you will get the series as V 3/4 V, 3/4 square V, then 3/4 cube V, and so on. So is this an AP? No, it is not AP because common differences not same. Okay, Next, what is next? Now next one is cost of digging a well after every meter of digging. When it costs 150 for first meter, for first meter it is given to you that it is 150, and for every consecutive meters it is rising to 50. That means for first meter it is 150, for second meter it will be 150 plus 50, then for the third 150 plus 50 plus 50. In this way we will form a series. Then we have to tell whether it is in AP or not. So start solving. Here, cost of digging well for 1 meter we are talking about. For 1 meter it is rupees 150. Okay. For second meter it will be rupees 150 plus 50, it is rupees 200. For third meter it is rupees 200 plus 50, so it will be rupees 250, and similarly further. So here the series is 150, 200, 250 and so on. Is this in AP? Yes, because the common difference here is 50-50. So we'll write yes, it is in AP, because here the common difference is same, that is 50. Okay, now next question, there is question number 4. What is question number 4? The amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum, and here it is compound interest. Okay, so we have to find the amount using compound interest formula. So start solving. Here, what is the principle? The principle here is rupees 10,000. Okay, in the first year he will be having rupees, we will find it. Now what is the time given to us? We will take time n, which will be like for 1, 2, 3 and so on. Time is this, and rate is given to us that it is 8%. When amount is compounded annually, so amount after 1 year, will be P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power T is the formula here. T here is N is the time. So 1 by 1 for 1 year it is 10,000, 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 1. Solve this. You will get 10000 into, take the LCM here, you will get 108 upon 100. Cancel these two zeros, you will get 108 upon. Okay, this much rupees for the first year. For second year it will be P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power N. Here N will be 2. So this will become 10,000, 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 2. When you will solve this, you will get some number for third. We are not solving this because it is not required. Here is equals to 10,000. Now N will be 3. 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 3. So series formed here is 10800. 10,000, 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 2. 10,000, 1 plus 8 upon 100 raised to the power 3, and so on. Is this in AP? No. Because common difference is not same. Okay, in this way we will solve this. Now proceeding to the next question, question number 2. What is next question? Write first 4 terms of the AP. We have to write first 4 terms of the AP. When the first term A is given to us and the common difference D is given. Okay, A is given to us, D is given to us. We have to find A1, A2, A3, A4. Okay, so start doing here. What is given to us? A is given and D is given. So your A1 will be 10. We have to find A2. What is A2? A1 plus D. That means 10 plus 10. This is 20. Then next A3 will be A2 plus D. That means 20 plus 10. That is 30. A4 will be A3 plus D. That means 30 plus 10 gives you 40. So the 4 terms of AP, 4 terms of AP are 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay, we have to find first 4 terms. So in this way we will find the first 4 terms. Next, second question. In the second question, what is your A? A is minus 2 and D is 0. Here, if D is 0, then all the 4 terms will be minus 2 only, because your A1 is minus 2. What is A2? A1 plus D. That means minus 2 plus 0. So answer is minus 2. A3 is A2 plus D. What is your A2? Minus 2 plus 0 is equals to minus 2. A4 is A3 plus D. Minus 2 plus 0. That is minus 2. So 4 term of AP are minus 2, minus 2, minus 2 and minus 2. Now, third question. A is 4 and D is minus 3. A1 is 4, A2 is A1 plus D. Here I am writing first the formulas. A3 is A2 plus D and A4 is A3 plus D. Now solve it. 4 plus minus 3, right? So 4 plus minus minus 3. The answer is 1. Here 1 plus minus 3. So this will be 1 minus 3. Now plus minus is minus and sign of greater number. The greater number here is 3. 3 का sign क्या है? Negative. So this will be minus 2. Next is minus 2 plus minus 3. So you will get minus 2 minus 3. Minus minus plus. So answer is minus 5. So 4 terms of AP are 1. First is 4, 1, minus 2 and minus 5. Okay. Now next is fourth. In the fourth, A is given to us is minus 1 and D is given to us is 1 upon 2. Now to solve this, again your A1 is minus 1, A2 is A1 plus D. That means minus 1 plus 1 upon 2. To solve this, we have to take the LCM. So this will become minus 2 plus 1 upon 2. Solve this. You will get minus 1 upon 2. Now A3. What is A3 here? A2 plus D. Your A2 is minus 1 upon 2 and D is 1 upon 2. Now minus 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 2 is 0. Have to find A4, A3 plus D. So that means your A3 is 0 and D is 1 upon 2. So your A4 will be 1 upon 2. So the series 4 terms of AP are minus 1, minus 1 upon 2, 0 and 1 upon 2. Okay. Now its fifth question is your homework. Do this by yourself, fifth, and next question we will start in our next video.